Hey guys, it is Dread Cannon Crusher here, and today I'm gonna be showing you the deck that I'm gonna use for my school tournament. Uh, this deck is Cyber Dragon Blue Eyes. So yeah, I'm already in the finals. I played Blue Eyes. It's only two matches because there was only 4 people that showed up, and it was me, my two friends, and my other friend. So yeah, I played one of my friends. He was playing just like a mixture deck. Of course I was playing Blue Eyes, and I ended him in like 4 turns, and I went first. So yeah, so I'm already in the finals. Then it was my friend versus my other friend. My friend was playing I think it was Blue Eyes. Yeah, I think it was Blue Eyes. And then my other friend was playing numbers. So then my friend got out like chaos number 69 really easily. He got out chaos number 5 really easily. So yeah, this deck is gonna basically stop like one of his numbers, or like multiple of his numbers. So yes, so my friend with the numbers won by time because my friend had to leave and he had less life points. So that's really a shame. But anyways, let's just get started out with the deck profile. So first you play Triple Cyber Dragon. This is one of your core monsters. The other one is obviously your Blue Eyes White Dragon. So that's I think you only play 8 Cyber Dragon monsters. So I'll just leave those up there. And then there's actually 2 OTKs in this deck. Actually, there's 3. There's 3 OTKs you can do with this deck. 3 different OTKs. I'll show them to you afterward. So, of course, you gotta have one of your best searchers, your 3 cores. Core is a must to have at 3. Now, instead of Cyber Dragon Hurts, I play a Dry and a Rot Veer. Now, Dry gets your all Cyber Dragon monsters you control up to level 5, so you can easily Xyz summon. And then this guy, if a Cyber Dragon is special summoned, you can special summon this card from your hand and all Cyber Dragon monsters you control. Oh, sorry, each Cyber Dragon you control gains 500 attack and defense. Attack and defense, yeah. Now that is it for the Cyber Dragon monsters. Now these are like in between. Like I couldn't decide which ones they would go to. So I play 1 Dino Wrestler Pankratops, 1 Ghost Ogre, and 1 Ash Blossom. Like I said, I couldn't decide on which ones they would go to. I decided on like these would be like in between, but I think Pankratops would go to Cyber Dragon, and these 2 would just stay in the middle, but I just decided to keep Pankratops in the middle. So, next we're on to the Blue Eyes. So I play Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon. Now, I play Triple Blue Eyes White Dragon because it is a core monster and you need it for an OTK. Okay, next card, you play Double Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon. This card is basically your second core for your Blue Eyes White Dragon, because its name becomes Cyber Dragon while on the field or in your graveyard. So it's basically like one of the Cyber Dragon monsters, because Core and Dry and Veer, his name becomes Cyber Dragon while in the graveyard or on the field. So I think running 2 is good. Now it's on to the another Blue Eyes card. So you play Double Chaos Max Dragon. Now this card is important for an OTK. Okay, so this is the third OTK, and it's the one that probably will come up the most because it is the one that needs like only four cards in my hand, in my starting hand. While my Cyber Dragon needs five, and I think my Blue Eyes needs like 4 or 5. Yes, so this guy does double piercing battle damage to your opponent if you attack a defense position monster. So yeah. Okay, next card. You play one Sage. This basically just gets a free Blue Eyes on your field just by targeting one effect monster you control and sending this card and that effect monster to the graveyard. Or you can add one Light Tuner monster to your hand from your deck. And you only play one other Light Tuner monster, and that is the White Stone of Ancients. Now I play Ancients because I think it is better because it gets you a free beat stick on the field, or no, yeah, it's a beat stick. So yeah, I think playing one Sage and one Ancients is good, and plus it can get you an alternative or regular Blue Eyes to your hand. So next card, you play one Manju of the 10,000 hands. This basically gets a ritual monster or spell to your hand, so you can easily access your Blue Eyes Chaos Max Dragon or one of your 2 ritual spells. Next, you play one Incantation Pensaplume. This basically can be special summoned when you reveal one ritual monster from your hand. So, yeah. And that is it for the Blue Eyes. Let's see. Hold on. Let me move all this. And finally, there. Now it's on to the spells. You play. Oh, well, of course, you're starting off with the Cyber Dragon. You play Double Repair Plant. This is also one of your best searchers in the deck. But first, you need a Cyber Dragon in your graveyard, and then you could search one light machine monster to your hand. And then, or you can target one light machine monster in your graveyard and shuffle it back into your deck. Okay, next, one Cyber Rev System. This is the Monster Reborn for Cyber Dragons. I don't have a Monster Reborn for Blue Eyes. So, yeah. Oh, and by the way, you could special summon a Cyber Dragon from your hand or your graveyard, and it cannot be destroyed by card effects, but it can be targeted by card effects. Next, you play one Power Bond and one Overload Fusion. Now, these are the fusion spells for Cyber Dragon, because I thought it would be unfair to add two overloads instead of like a polymerization, because Blue Eyes needs fusion too. So then I was like, you know what, I'll cut overload down to 1. And plus Power Bond, the fusion monster gets double the attack points, but you have to fusion summon a machine monster. So the last 2 cards are Limiter Removal, because any machine monster on the field gets double the attack but it gets destroyed during your end phase. So that's the only downside to it. Next, I play one Super Strident Blaze. This is the equip spell for your Cyber Dragon monsters. Now it makes a Cyber Dragon fusion monster, or a fusion monster that uses Cyber Dragon as a material, and makes it immune during the battle phase to card effects, I believe. card effects. And then if it attacks and destroys an opponent's monster, it gets one additional attack. And then you can banish one Cyber Dragon monster from your graveyard to equip monsters. Sorry. The equipped monster can attack an opponent's monster again in a row. Okay, so it's not if it destroys it, it's you can banish a Cyber Dragon monster from your graveyard. My bad on that one. Okay, next one, it's on to the in-between cards. So, one card destruction. This basically just stops your opponent's hand, but they get to draw, and you get to draw the equal amount of cards that you both had. But if you hate your hand, and you don't trust your opponent's hand, then card destruction. Sure, you get one less card, but yeah. Next, one Dark Ruler no more. I thought putting it at 1 would be fine, because it stops all of its monsters your opponent controls monsters card effects. So, yeah. Next, you play one Called by the Grave. This basically just targets a monster in your opponent's graveyard. Banish it. Its effects are negated, and all monsters on your opponent's side of the field with the same name, its effects are negated as well. And then I play Super Polymerization, one Super Polymerization, because like I said, I'm facing my friend that uses number monsters, so I can easily, hold on, I'll reveal, one fusion monster. Like, I play the Predaplant fusion monster, because it is an easy, summon, because you could send, or you could discard one card, then you can fusion summon using cards from your opponent's side of the field and your field. Using cards from either field. So that means you could do it all from your opponent's side of the field or all from your side of the field. So, yeah. So that's like 2 discards. But the one bad thing is, he needs a dark monster on the field, or I need a dark monster on the field. And I don't play a lot of dark monsters. I play, let's see. Hold on. In my main deck, I play I play 2. So that means you're mostly going to be using that card for your opponent's side of the field. Okay, so on to the next card. It's on to the rituals. So I play 2 advanced ritual art and 1 chaos form. Now I think the ratio for advanced ritual art and chaos form is good, because advanced ritual art is just a bit better than chaos form. Because you can ritual summon using a monster from the deck, or normal monster from the deck. Well, chaos form uses it from your hand or your graveyard. So that's why advanced ritual art is just a bit better than chaos form. Okay, next you play your like 3rd best searcher, the Melody of Awakening Dragon. This basically just allows you to discard a card, then add 2 Dragon-type monsters to your hand with 3,000 or more attack and 2,500 or less defense. So you get a free Blue Eyes. Alternative, you have access to all of your Blue Eyes monsters. So, yeah. Next card, you play 1 Polymerization, because, like I said, I thought it would be unfair to give Cyber Dragon the fusion support, because Blue Eyes needs fusion too. So I thought 1 Polymerization would be good, because I use super polymerization on all three of my blue eyes all the time. So I thought 2 and 2. Why not? Next, creature swap. Now you use this card if you have a bad field and your opponent has a good field, or you can use it for an OTK. I'll show you the OTKs after I'm done with the deck profile. Next, it's on to the 2 traps I play. This is like a 41 card deck build, and I only run 2 traps. No, it is not impermanence. One cyber network, because it easily gets machine monsters to your field within 3 turns. So yeah. Oh, but you have to control a cyber dragon monster to activate it. Okay, next you play the ultimate creature of destruction. So this card makes one of your blue eyes monsters immune to anything, and it cannot be destroyed by battle. And if you special summon a blue eyes monster if you normal or special summon a blue eyes white dragon, you could set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can't only use the effect of ultimate creature for turn. So basically it comes back on your field, but then when it would go to the graveyard, it gets banished instead. So that is it for the main deck. Now it is on to the extra deck. Let me clean up most of this stuff. Okay, it's on to the extra deck. Next, okay, so for your blue eyes, you play 1 blue eyes alternative ultimate dragon, because this basically just gets you a free destroy. It's basically a blue eyes alternative white dragon, because it cannot attack if you activate its effect. And its effect is not really, its 3 destroy effect is not useful because I don't have 3 blue eyes alternatives, but either way, yeah. Next you play Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. This is the card you want to get into for one of your OTKs. And yeah, this is your best option if you want to fusion summon using blue eyes. So, yeah, next card. Next you play 1 Galaxy Eyes Full Armor Photon Dragon. And yeah, just in case, it's basically a blue eyes alternative ultimate dragon, where it can target a card on your opponent's side of the field and destroy it. But it can only do it 3 times, and it doesn't get it gets to attack. So yeah, it has a downside and a upside, I guess. Next, you play number 38, Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. This basically just allows you to detach 1 material, then target one Xyz monster you or your opponent controls. Then your opponent takes damage equal to that Xyz monster's attack points. Or hold on, let me see. Can negate that once per turn when a spell card or effect is activated on the field. Quick effect, you can negate that effect. And if you do, attach that card to this card as material when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can detach 1 material from this card, change the attack target to this card, and perform battle damage calculation. If a face-up Xyz monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target 1 face-up Xyz monster you control. It gets attack equal to equal to one of those destroyed monsters' original attack points. So sorry if I said it does burn damage. It does not. Now you only play one synchro monster in the deck, and that is for Blue Eyes. And I thought this would be the better synchro monster. Your Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon. Now, I think Blue Eyes Spirit Dragon is just a bit better than Blue Eyes or Azure Eyes Silver Dragon, because neither player can special summon 2 or more monsters. So that means he cannot exceed summon more than twice, and I cannot fusion or exceed summon or special summon more than twice. So it affects both of us, but both of us are going to get an equal amount of nerf. So next, this is the one I do not know how to say. Like I said, I already told you why I run this card, so there's no need to go through it. Next, you play Yugioh Skull Dread. This basically just allows you to draw cards and get rid of cards you don't need in your hand. And this is not for Blue Eyes. It is like the Pedal Plant monster I just showed you. It is between